What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Kalos Classic. No, just kidding. It's the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot series. But today we do have the Ultra Kalos Classic team one last time. We got Greninja, Charizard, Aegislash, Glasgow, Zapdos, and Tyranitar. The final time I'll ever be showcasing this team. And yeah, it should be fun. So this team did get me 1700 in the Ultra Kalos Classic. If you haven't seen that tier, highly recommend go checking it out. But it was a pretty fun team overall, and it's done better than I expected to on Singles Battle Spot. Of course, this team wasn't made for Singles Battle Spot, and I could tell because I definitely lost some games with this team while playing with it. But we'll see here, as our opponent got the team of Aegislash, Swellow, Blaziken, the Skarmory, Greninja, and Garchomp. So this is a scary, scary team. Absolutely terrifying. So, what do I do here? I think I want to go Greninja, Aegislash, Zapdos combination because I feel like it handles a pretty fair balance. I can handle the Skarmory with Zapdos as well as prevent Earthquake from sweeping me. Yeah, I like that. I like Zapdos as a lead, have Aegislash and Greninja in the back. I guess the main question is what kind of item is that Garchomp? Because if it's Scarf, pretty easy to handle. I think Zapdos is a good lead because it's pretty effective against everything against my opponent's team. Can hit it pretty well. Like I have Heat Wave for the Aegislash, Thunderbolt for the flying types, as well as the Greninja. Or I could fire off a Heat Wave if I want to Greninja, if I want to expect a Ice Beam turn 1. We'll find out. But let's see what is going to lead out for my opponent. If it's the Greninja, I do want to fire off either a Heat Wave or Thunderbolt, depending on what do I expect from my opponent. So let's see here. What's my opponent going to lead? As I will lead to Zapdos here. And I am specially defensive Zapdos, as we will see the Swellow here. So, I don't know if this is like supposed to be like Guzz Boosted Facade, or if it's like a Specs Boomburst set. I think Facade would be stronger. Let's just go straight for a Thunderbolt because I don't see a reason not to. Swellow might carry Protect, so I might go for the Protect. Might go for the U-turn here into Garchomp potentially, I guess. It is Boomburst though, so it looks like it is Specs Boomburst. Gonna do a not much at all to my Zapdos. I don't even know if that's Specs damage. I know Swellow has pretty weak special attack though. It is just gonna be the Focus Sash variant though, so that is fine. I could probably roost up pretty freely on this Swellow. I don't remember how much power points Boomburst does have though. It's gonna be the Endeavor coming out. Okay. So I'll be able to roost here. Oh, Scrappy Endeavor is actually really sick. That's actually really sick. Okay. But Endeavor doesn't have many power points, so I think I can just keep going for Roost. If my opponent wants to go for Endeavor, maximum you can have is like 8. So Boomburst's gonna come out once again. Yeah, it doesn't KO me. I do get the Roost off. And I'll play a little bit of a defensive game. If I can get a little bit more HP on my Zapdos, so be it. Especially since it's like the one Pokemon that's stopping me from getting swept by Garchomp. Never. Roost, so that is 4 Endeavors down, 4 more to go. And I don't see a reason not to just keep roosting. Because I have 16 roosts for a reason. And I have 13 left. I'll just keep playing this defensive game. Going for the Air Slash, trying to flinch me, which is fine. So Air Slash is going to come out into Zapdos. Don't get flinched there, so that's nice. And I think you're going to try to Endeavor again. So I'm just going to keep roosting. Because I don't see a reason not to keep roosting. So I'll just go for Roost here. And see what the Swellow wants to do. Yep, going to go for Endeavor. So only one more time that Endeavor can be used because Pressure is such a great ability. I just get to keep roosting, and keep my Zapdos healthy in case that Garchomp does get a bit troublesome in the back. So just keep on roosting. And I'll do this too because it is my best potential play. Air Slash is going to come out once again, so maybe my opponent's trying to flinch me. Oh no, this could be bad. This could be bad. Boomburst. I think that's a high roll. Shoot. Actually, is it? I think it was. Oh, I can go Grin here. And I think I'll draw off a Water Shuriken since I don't want to be hit by priority from this Swellow. So I'll just go for a Water Shuriken here. It's faster. Wait, is Swellow really that fast? I thought Greninja was faster for sure. Oh, okay. Obviously, like, there might be some comments saying, hey, you could go on Aegislash to avoid Endeavor. But don't forget, Scrappy allows Swellow to actually hit ghost types. This Greninja is going to come out, which is an absolute pain for the rest of my team to handle. Oh, this is not looking good. I'll go my Aegislash here. I think I need Grin alive. A Z move. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not being Darkium, because I was like, my heart was pounding for a second. I thought, oh boy, is this a Darkium Z Greninja? No, it's a Bloomdom set. Okay. Which is really easy to handle. So Bloomdom's gonna come out, which should do like nothing to Aegislash. Like, I don't think this should do any damage. It actually did do a chunk. They don't carry Dark Pulse, but I think I do want to scout for it. I want to go for Sub or Toxic. Garchomp gonna come out though. I mean, that Pokemon's still a pain to deal with. Cause now I don't have my Zapdos, so I was worried about Blaziken, but now I'm worried about Garchomp too. And since that quick attack on Swellow screwed me over, oh jeez. Dude, Swellow's scary. Swellow is actually, oh man, I did not expect that Swellow. Maybe I should have just taken the trade, but I think I needed it against this Garchomp. I'll have one Earthquake, and Toxic is more effective against Garchomp. So here we go. That does so much damage. Toxic gonna land, which is fortunate. I wonder if Greninja can live in Earthquake, because I think it comes down to, can I live Earthquake with Greninja? I don't know. I wonder if Aegislash can win this game by itself. I don't think it can. Because I'm trying to think, what's my best course of action? Should I go hard Greninja to here? Because, yeah, you're just going to keep clicking Earthquake. I don't think Grin survives at all. Because I think my best hope is actually to hope Greninja takes an Earthquake here. Well, if I don't take an Earthquake, I would lose the game anyway. So, I gotta go Grin here. Earthquake gonna come out. How much does it do to Grin? I'm pretty sure it did too much to Aegislash. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna need a double King Shield. And I don't even know if a Garchomp will faint to that many poisons. I don't think it will. I might need a triple King Shield at this point. Oh, Aegislash. I wish I got the Toxic off early though. If, that one turn of Toxic might have actually been able to save me instead of going for the King Shield. Because yeah, Grass Knot usually doesn't carry a Dark Pulse, so I should have considered it. Now my only out is probably a triple Protect with Aegislash, and that also depends on the Greninja's moveset. If it's Hydro Pump, I have to avoid a few Hydro Pumps. I have to get quite a bit lucky here. I do get a double. If it goes down to Toxic, there's still a chance. But I think it's going to live on a Sliver. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a triple King Shield? I have seen it before, but I never really got it. And it looks like I'm not getting it today. So that would be a good game to my opponent. The Swellow Air Slash Flinch was annoying too. Because I would have been able to keep Zapdos alive 100%. Or if Boomburst got a low roll, because I'm pretty sure the Boomburst like did about 70 the first time, like exactly 70. Unless I was reading the damage wrong, but I think it did actually. I think it did 70 exactly. So yeah, if I could have lived the Boomburst or not gotten Aegislash flinch there, I think I could have still had a really good shot at winning this game. Like losing Zapdos ended up costing me, but I was hoping I could keep Zapdos around. Try to avoid the Aegislash flinch, and if not, hope it's Boomburst gets a low roll. Unfortunately, did not happen. So we are going to lose the first game of today's episode, which is unfortunate. But yeah, since I don't know what I could have really brought differently. I think Pokemon wise and the move choice slots wise, I think it was better. I think I guess like the one play I could have done better, because since I did get a double protect, was go for a toxic into the Garchomp the earlier turn. And what the heck is this? Porygon Z, Porygon 2, Aegislash, Salamis, Toxapex, and Umbreon. And this guy is what rating? Like super high. What? Okay, in order to beat Toxapex, I probably need Gliscor, because Gliscor can 1v1 Toxapex easily with the Guillotine option. I think Greninja's pretty solid in this game. I think Aegislash is too. So I'm going to go Aegislash, Gliscor, and Greninja, I think, and see how this goes. Because I think that is my optimal 3 Pokemon idea plan. I just don't know what is going to go on in this match, because I don't know what I'm expecting. This guy is like 1876, so obviously this team must probably be decent, unless my opponent switched teams or something. So let us see what this is going to go down to. Going to be the Umbreon leading. I do have Toxic for a reason on my Aegislash, and Foul Play is not going to do much anyway. Umbreon does carry Taunt, I think, but it really comes down to how fast is this Umbreon, because I think Umbreon and Aegislash speed tie, or Umbreon's like base 50. So I will go for Toxic here. I do get the Toxic off, which is beautiful. What does the Umbreon go for? Just Foul Play. Okay, that's not going to do much to my Aegislash at all. Yeah, I wouldn't even break my sub. I just really hope this thing doesn't have... It could have Heal Bell, I guess. Oh, if it's Heal Bell, I guess that could be annoying. Because I didn't bring anything that breaks through. I just brought offensive. So I'll sub here. Umbreon's actually going to retreat, so does it not have Heal Bell? Porygon Z going to reveal itself, which is fine. Get a free substitute. I didn't want a King Shield because 1, Foul Play wouldn't have broken it anyway. 2, I didn't want to give my opponent a free opportunity, so get a free substitute up. Start off a Toxic. What does this Porygon Z have? I could see my opponent easily going back into Umbreon. You have Toxic as well. You have Sub as well. Hi there, Sub. We're going to be playing against each other. This is not looking good for me, though. I'm guessing your Z conversion? Oh no, it's some nasty plot. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, I might as well get my Aegislash to full, but this is not looking good. Oh boy. Some nasty plot. It has only 2 coverage moves then. It's not Z conversion if it's nasty plot. Or at least I don't think it would. Is there such thing as a Z conversion nasty plot set? Because that sounds like it would just destroy teams if you get 2 setups. Got nasty plot, yeah. Like I legit have to switch out against this Porygon. You know what? I'm gonna Shadow Ball again. Because maybe I could think my opponent's just gonna go for +6. Okay. I would have liked to get Greninja because I thought my opponent was gonna go for just throw off an attack there. A sub staring down the sub. This is not looking good. It also might come down to a speed tie between Gliscor and Greninja because that's what it's looking like right now. Gonna go Grin. I do have a Sash, so I'll leave at least one attack from the Porygon. You're probably just gonna throw off attacks now, I would assume. You gave me my Grin for free, okay. I'm never gonna risk anything. I Dark Bolts here. So I get my Grin in and I get 2 attacks off guaranteed at least. I guess my opponent's trying to PowerPoint stall, I guess. But still. Get the Dark Pulse. Unless this Porygon has nothing that can hit me either. What is this? Breakneck Blitz? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it was +6. Is it Hyper Beam? Is it based off Hyper Beam? You actually not have a way to touch my Aegislash? Is that why you didn't throw off any attacks? I go for Dark Pulse because I can flinch the Porygon, and Dark Pulse should put in Earthquake range anyway. Because if I got a flinch, I'm in a huge position. Oh, it does have Shadow Ball. I'm really surprised my opponent wasn't drawing Shadow Balls then this entire time. Alright, so Greninja goes down. Comes down to Gliscor and Porygon Z. This is a speed type. I am max speed Gliscor, which is base 95 speed, I believe. And I think Gliscor and Porygon Z are both base 95, so let's see. Alright, I do win a potential speed tie unless it's bulky Porygon, and I should knock it out with Earthquake. Okay, still in this. So it's a 2v2 situation. Aegislash and my Gliscor against Umbreon, and we haven't seen the last Pokemon yet. Porygon could still be annoying to deal with. You also don't know where the Z move is. Oh no, we saw the Z move. Umbreon's gonna come out. I think I'm gonna sub here. Okay, my opponent gonna go for the Protect. So Foul Play, Protect, Wish, Foul Play? No, we didn't see sub. Protect, Foul Play, Wish, Heal Bell? I mean, I'm just gonna throw off damage on the Umbreon. Umbreon gonna retreat. Is that Salamence? Toxapex. Oh, you're not appreciating this Earthquake. For sure. You are not gonna appreciate this Earthquake, my friend. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. At least Toxapex cannot beat my Gliscor. That's 100% a factor. I might have to hit a Guillotine or two eventually at this point. Regenerator stall, okay. So that's what we're seeing here. Again, Earthquake off. I mean, if I weaken Umbreon, it's good for my Aegislash not to take any damage. I mean, I'll sub. Oh, wow, I thought you were going to protect. Okay, Wish. And here comes the wish stall stuff. I don't want to play against this. I really don't want to play against this. But if I hit like one out of a few guillotines, I gotta make sure my opponent protects first. I could still be in this, so I'll protect on a foul play or protect. Are you gonna wish passion to Toxapex? Because I don't think that makes much sense. Okay. I wonder if Baneful Bunker. I'm gonna go for a guillotine. That's the first one. You go for recover, yeah. I don't know if they have room for Baneful Bunker, so I'm gonna just keep throwing off guillotines at this point. If I get 1 out of 2, I'm good. So let's see what my opponent goes out into. Umbreon is gonna be forced to come back out. Nice! Gliscor! I actually love the set now because it gets rid of stall stuff like this. Okay, we get rid of the Umbreon. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now it's Toxapex versus the world. Now I can keep going for guillotine. I have 6 left. And I could PP stall this Toxapex if I really, really want to. With Aegislash plus Gliscor should be able to PP stall this Toxapex. I'm going to go for Earthquake because if you had Baneful Bunker, I think you had to go for it there. Nice bit of Earthquake damage. Haze. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Scald, Haze, Recovered, and whatever your last move wants to be. I'm gonna fire for Guillotine. Voids, recovers. I would assume your Scald, Recover. Maybe Toxic as the last move? I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna Guillotine. And I hit the next one. Alright, Gliscor cutting this team down. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Alright. Nice. We be an 1876 rated player. Okay, that is pretty cool. And I feel like I did make the plays necessary in order to come with the win. I'm just really surprised. I think my opponent, if he just threw off a Shadow Ball and Aegislash, he would have actually been able to do a lot of work. And I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball had enough PP anyway. A Shadow Ball has, what, 24 power points? Yeah, I don't see why you're stalling against that. I think you should have always drawn no Shadow Ball, especially if you're already +6 at that point. So I don't really understand the reason why you just don't draw Shadow Balls there. Because nobody in my team appreciates Shadow Ball into Z Hyper Beam. Tyranitar definitely didn't. Yeah, I don't know why. As we find a 1604 rated player as our last opponent of today with the team of Metagross, Hydreigon, Landorus Fairy, Tapu Koko, Heatran, and Suicune. This definitely looks like a VGC team. Like 100% looks like a VGC team. This looks like something I would use in 2015 with Koko over like a Thundurus. Okay, what to do here? Gran is not bad. It's not that great. I wonder who's the rocker, Heatran or Landorus here. Hydreigon again is one tough customer. I even like Aegislash. I'm not even sure if my opponent. I think you bring stuff that counters my Aegislash. So I don't feel like it's that good. I think Greninja plus Gliscor plus Charizard can do enough work. And that's what I actually believe. So let's go with these Pokemon and see how it goes. Yeah, because the only thing that threatens Greninja, like right off the bat, is a Scarf Landorus or a Tapu Koko. And I could always just switch out into my Gliscor just to scout. Problem is going to be Suicune. Suicune's annoying. Probably need to hit a Guillotine if you know what I mean on that Pokemon. Or go for a Solar Beam. So I don't know what my opponent's going to bring here, but I think the Pokemon that I bring are going to be decent this matchup at least, so to say. Let's see how this goes. Would you lead Metagross? I don't think you would. Let's find out. Ninja. Only one can be scarfed between Hydreigon and Landorus though. Metagross is gonna lead, which I don't mind at all. I can throw off a Dark Pulse, and getting rid of Metagross is pretty good because that thing can have Ice Punch, it can have Thunder Punch. I think it's definitely worth getting rid of this massive monster. So I'll go for the Dark Pulse. Gonna retreat land Metagross Suicune. Yeah, Suicune comes out. I do want to keep my Sash on Greninja around, but the question is, what do I want to go out into? That did absolutely nothing. I think Gliscor, even though I'm risking the Scald Burn, I think it might be worth. Oh, Calm Mind Suicune's gonna be the pain in this matchup. I don't know what the last Pokemon would be though. I don't know if it's Heatran. If it's Heatran, that's gonna be a bit troublesome. And my opponent might not have brought Heatran at this rate. I think maybe my opponent didn't bring Heatran. Oh man, if I was Charizard X, this would be so good of a position. I could Dragon Dance on this Mon. Scald gonna come out. How much does it do? Way too much. I couldn't stall it anyway. Gets to burn anyway. But it doesn't matter. I was gonna set Gliscor, I think, to this Mon. And, I mean, burn kinda sucks because an Earthquake might have put this thing in Solar Beam range. We're gonna try the Guillotine, though. Alright, Gliscor, can we get the Guillotine out? That'd be beautiful. It is. Nope. That's fine, though. Here comes the Scald once again into the Gliscor. We'll finish out the Gliscor, but now I can get my Charizard in and start going for Flame Charge. If you have to worry if I'm Charizard X though, I feel like. I don't know if you're going to switch out or not. I mean, I will go for the Flame Charge here. Because I can outspeed Metagross afterward if you decide to switch in hard Metagross on a potential Solar Beam. You are going to stay in though, so... I wonder if you have Miracle too, because that could also be a play. Because this could be AV for all I know, and because there's no leftovers. I could see it being AV for sure. So Flame Charge. So I can outspeed the Metagross. Scald shouldn't do too much anyway. Yeah, it's Miracle. That's definitely AV then. Would you do it again though? That's my question. Because I could keep Flame Charging. Or I could go for Solar Beam. You know what? I'm going to go for Solar Beam here. Because I'm not sure how much it will do with the AV. And you might not go for Miracle this turn. You might just keep going for Scald now at this point. I'm surprised because if I was Charizard X, I would have destroyed the team. Perfect. Perfect. You don't go for Miracle. Perfect. Scald's going to come out. Not do too much. And I'll just Solar Beam again. Even if you switch out, that's fine. But it looks like you're not. Maybe try to stall out the Sun turns. But this works out in my favor. So I'm going to be able to get Solar Beam off. Finish off this Suicune. Nice. Because, yeah, I could have also done, like, 2 Flame Charge in the Solar Beam. That would have worked, too. I think that would have been fine. But I really didn't expect my opponent to go for Miracle again. I think immediate damage would have been more important for on Charizard. Ah, this Pokemon's a pain to deal with, though. The Heatran. I mean, they're both quad resisted anyway. I have a Solar Beam. Get damage on this Heatran. I don't know if I can win this still. The Heatran's a bit annoying to deal with. Stone Edge. I think it comes down to a few factors. One, does this Heatran have anything that can... If it's Stone Edge, I don't think it's especially defensive. I think I want to go for Dark Pulse, if anything. Man, if I was Charizard X, I would have literally destroyed my opponent in turn 1. Because I could just Dragon Dance and then, like, Thunder Punch, Flare Blitz, Earthquake. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think Dark Pulse, because I could flinch the opponent's Heatran. Because it gives me better odds. Plus, the Sun won't do too much for me. So, Dark Pulse and the Scald might be my best out here. Overheat, okay. Even if I resist that, if I use Scald there, like, I don't think it matters because the fact is my opponent Yeah, I think it comes down to whether the Metagross has Bullet Punch, and two, if I could flinch the Metagross at this point. I will go for Scald in the Heatran, finish off the Heatran, but it really comes down to that back Pokemon. It's probably going to be that... Well, it's going to be the Metagross, but we don't know if it has Bullet Punch. I don't know if they always carry Bullet Punch. I've seen some that do, some that don't, so hard to say if it has Bullet Punch. And then it comes down to, if it doesn't have Bullet Punch, do I have a Dark Pulse Flinch or Crit option that my Greninja has? We haven't got a Dark Pulse Flinch yet, I think. So, Greninja... Can he do it? I hope if my opponent does have Bullet Punch, you save us both time by not Mega Evolving. But you're Mega Evolving. Is that a sign you don't have Bullet Punch? Maybe it is. Okay, you don't have Bullet Punch. Dark Pulse comes out. If we flinch, that could be absolutely huge. Or if we crit, you don't knock out. Greninja is our champion. Match is going to be forfeit. We do take a 2-1 in today's episode and am able to finish off the job. So beautiful. Okay. So yeah, it really came down to, was I able to get a flinch out of 1 out of 2 Dark Pulses? Because as long as I was able to survive for one more turn, because one, if I got the flinch on Heatran, I keep my Sash intact, I beat the Metagross no matter what. If I don't, I have to basically go off the factor of, do I flinch the Metagross to prevent me from going down to the 1 HP? And the question is, does Metagross have it out? I think I made some okay plays. Of course, my game plan against Heatran wasn't too optimal. If I had Focus Blast, I think the game was over from there. Because Brenda looks like it. Focus Blast might have actually been able to knock out Heatran. If not, Greninja would have been able to sweep. But since I don't, yeah. But then again, I also have to hit Focus Blast. And you know, my luck with that isn't that great. So... yeah, able to pull through, get a 2-1. Great way to finish off this team. I actually don't think we went negative once. I think we went 3-0 in the first episode, 2-1 in the last episode, and then 2-1 this episode. So, yeah, really strong showcasing for this team. It was a really fun team. I did really enjoy it for the Ultra Kalos Classic. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot Series. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. Show some support. I suppose you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the side series on the channel, my main series on the channel. All that will be linked down below. And if you want to see more matches with this team, definitely go check it out from the Ultra Kalos Classic. But yeah, otherwise we'll be back to using QR code teams once again. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.